Holy crap. Hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome back to, what was it, Chapter 3?
Yeah. So Planet Neptune has 51 shares. That's what I did in the time between now and, well, then and now, when we accidentally fought the Polytan and died.
Yeah.
And now. I'm going to go ahead and do this. We have a handful of these to go through, and they're things that we've already gone through, so I'm not going to make us read them.
Yeah, that was the Roomba dialogue, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. So the lean box basilicom thing is the newest part of this, and that is the start to Chapter 3, because I didn't actually go as far as to get to the point where Neptune is poisoned. Mm-hmm. That's still on its way here.
But it's pretty soon into this, right?
Oh yeah, no, it's really quickly. I just figured I'd hold off on doing that until I was sure that we had the shares and everything else going on, and it's like, yeah, it's fine. Some people were also suggesting some really weird things in the comments, and I started looking into them, and it's like, actually, some of these things were great ideas, and thank you for suggesting them.
Like what?
The first of all, the thing that like the very first one is if you hit LB, so left bumper, which is L1 on like a PS2 or anything like that, when you were doing like a over the top EXE move, it ends the animation immediately.
Oh.
So you can actually cut through those if you want to.
Oh man,
that
cuts the LP time in half.
Maybe
not half.
Maybe not half. That is the thing that we at this point are having to sit through. And somebody suggested that, and I'm just really thankful whoever the hell suggested that. Thank you.
Yeah, that
for like bringing that
helps.
to my attention, because yes,
I don't have to look at that bad shading on one strand of Plutia's hair anymore.
Or the weird seams in her thigh. Which, I don't know if you went back and looked at. Yeah, she has a seam in her thigh.
Plutia specifically?
Yeah.
Is it one of those little pink ones like on her hands?
No. She's got a seam in her, I want to say it's her right thigh, but it's probably on the left too, because I'm guessing that they probably just mirrored the model when they were making the legs.
That would make sense.
That's something everybody does. I'm not going to actually hold them
Why
to
wouldn't
any,
they?
like,
You want them to like have legs the same size and shape.
I know. I'm just saying I'm not going to hold them to any kind of weird standard where I'm like, oh, you shouldn't have like mirrored a model. It's like, no, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Mirror
if
the
you're
model,
drawing
please.
in 2D, you probably should avoid doing that kind of thing. It's going to look stiff, but your 3D stuff is going to like walk around and warp. It makes sense.
Because it's got rigging, so it's like, of course it's going to do that. I think I went the wrong way.
Probably.
I think I did this the last time we were here too. I went the wrong way.
I don't know.
It was like,
You
what
got
the
a
hell?
map.
I know. In my defense, it's because it throws you out right there, and it's like, why do? Because it's right here, right? So the first thing you see is this area that looks like a platform, and then a bridge. So I always want to go across the bridge.
It's a fair thing to do.
Because the platform is actually not a platform, and there's a slope on it. But yeah, no. Fuck, what was I saying? Oh, somebody suggested that if you hit LB, it just cuts through those. And Plutia has a seam on her thigh, and you can only see it during certain animations. But it is there, and it is a little bit obvious because it plays weird with the shadow, like the shading that they have on the model. It's not bad or anything, it's just really noticeable if you realize it's there.
Remind me what we were doing here. This is pre-poisoning. Were we retrieving something?
I think we were getting something back for the Basilicom? Question mark. I know we gotta fight this.
I know
really
Momus has
easy
been
boss.
introduced because I've seen little flashes of conversation.
Oh wait, yeah. This is okay, this is we were looking for like Momus stuff or something, and we found a collection, like a basket of Momus things, and there was a disc in it, and Neptune picks it up, and the disc turns into a
basket of
bunch
Momus things. That really is what happened, isn't it?
Yeah, that is actually what happens.
They gave us a gift basket of cult stuff.
Okay, here's what somebody else told me. They suggested that when you go into the combo stuff... Mm-hmm. Oh, that didn't actually work. Okay, I'll tell you when we're done with this, I guess. They suggested that when you go into the commands, though, like into the combos and things, that what you want to do is go in and add in the EXE finishers something called Combo Link. Or I think that's what it's called anyway. Let me check to make sure. Neptune has it. Pretty much every goddess gets it. and it's down there at the bottom. It says Combo Link. It is a level 1 EXE, which means you can do it as long as you have level 1, which you can get out of almost every character as long as they rush through an entire match. And what it does is it literally, after Combo Link is activated, one more combo will be performed.
Does it mean like one turn of the combo, or the whole chain?
So when you go into a fight, let's say you do rush, 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 and you get a full 1 bar of EXE, you can go into Combo Link and do rush, rush, rush again.
Oh, wow, that is useful.
And if your straight rush gets you 1 bar of EXE meter, you can get 2 meters and then go for a 2 EXE on the second one. You can't do Combo Link twice, though. It doesn't let you do it.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, that's what I think is that, that's the fairest way to do it, I guess.
Yeah.
Here's
Plans
a plan
for
for weapon.
weapons.
Yeah, so we've already gone through all of this. Again, that was last episode for this.
Yeah.
Let me
You
just
should
make sure
save.
there's nothing else here. I know I will. Give me a second. I'm going to be really, really cautious, I think, about saving. Because we messed up that last time, and it's just, it's going to
We gotta
bug
just
me
be
forever,
overcautious
basically.
to overcompensate.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
keep giving us plans we already have, and
I
it
know,
keeps getting my
and
hopes up.
It bothers me so much. Okay, 27. So we gotta go back to Lean Box, and I think this is where Nep gets poisoned, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so.
And then we are gonna start hitting things where maybe we'll want to read the information just to make sure, as opposed to just, going through it super fast like I'm doing right now.
Yeah. Because it's always the same few things. It's always, Sir Toichi and the cat and whatever.
Yeah.
Grandpa Monster.
Somebody also pointed something else out in the comments, and I don't know how true this is because I haven't been able to confirm it yet.
There she is.
Yep, there's Vert.
Get on our party.
The thing that somebody else pointed out in the comments, and I'm kind of paraphrasing this because I don't remember exactly what it was. It's basically the first 100 levels are the hardest grind in the game. 100 to 200 is significantly easier.
Oh, that's where we hit the DLC caps, right?
Yeah, because 99 is the original cap for the game. But 100 to 200 is apparently significantly easier. And then everything above 200 is like glass the whole way through. Because once you hit 200, you're pretty much required to go through the Colosseum to get levels. And the stuff in the Colosseum apparently drops unbelievably large amounts of experience.
That makes sense.
So it's like you get 1 to 100 is incredibly hard, and then 100 to 200 is like you're still kind of working for it, and then 200 on is like every battle you're getting like 5 levels.
Cool.
And it's like, oh, okay.
So there's no reason not to be like level 300.
Yeah, well, I mean, once you get to that point. I don't actually think we're going to be able to do that by the end of this LP.
Are we headed towards a
I'm just making sure there's no
Yeah.
little question mark, or not question marks, ellipsis squares. And I also want to change the party because they took Nep out, which means that her second this time got pushed in. And that's fine. I can do this. This is fine. Full party still. Better than the last time where it was like we accidentally clicked on Polytan and started fighting him with
just
2 people.
Compa and Uni, and it's like, where did everyone else go?
Yeah, everybody just kind of vanished out of nowhere.
I guess. What?
I don't remember. I think it was clapping, or it was a door, and Ron comes in, or something like that. I don't remember.
The stuff surrounding Vert is always so weird. It's boob jokes and weird, this weird thirst for another character, and then Ran shows up, and it's like, why is all the nonsense surrounding Vert? And then the two titty brothers go in and just decide to stalk her and sniff her room and stuff. No.
What?
You almost
Oh, no.
Polytan.
I was checking. I was checking to see the information.
Okay. Scared me.
Okay, if you
Anyways, it's a plan to an accessory. I suppose this is cosplayed too. I can't wait to see how it looks.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Just all of the weird stuff follows Vert around.
A little bit. I mean, in all fairness, Microsoft is kind of the odd one out for consoles anyway.
Yeah, kinda.
Here's a plan to summon stronger enemies. I need to train harder. And, It's a plan to change the items you can get in a dungeon, yeah? Find out what you get with this, yeah. Change items, Marubako Forest. I'm
that's
pretty
the
sure
one
we
that's,
already
like, right
have
here.
that one. I know.
Yeah, like, it's on the map, and it's already got its items and enemies on its icon.
So they were giving us stuff we've already got, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Or I think it had both.
Quick, because we just got Vert, I'm just going to look at her stuff and maybe flick some things around here. Like, go into her military dress and add sister? Is that the good one?
Yeah, that's what we had on before.
Yeah, okay. And the military dress is also it.
Yeah.
Okay. She's got the red ring. Oh, poor Vert. Got the red ring. I think this is not the one that I want to put. Yeah, this is the Vit one, not the Men one. So I want to wait off until I can give her the other one. But I will give her the life ring.
Red ring of death and the life ring of red. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that anyway. I'll give her that just for
because you have it.
Yeah, because I have it. She's not even in the party. I'm just putting things on these characters for no reason. I'll do a really quick like combo list for her too. I think that actually might be a good idea. So meh, nah, and then and then I believe it's not Strike Hit. Is it Air Lance? Air Lance is her good one, I think. And then
well, it's got the most points.
This one, and then boop, and then oh no, okay, I'm already getting to the point where that's not going to work. I think. Did I want Slash Edge for that? I think I did. And then we'll do Power Slash or Strike Hit. And then, oh, my goodness. Okay. I guess she just has nothing for that one. That's fine. And then she needs Power, which is, her best powers are up here. So we'll do this one. And then, Rush will be this one. Break will be, oh wow. Okay, this one. And then we'll do, this one. Yeah. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we're using her anyway, I just wanted to make sure.
She's got, like, a lot of her EXEs are named for T's, and we know that it's been acknowledged in the game.
Yeah.
But then whenever there's one that isn't, I just think to myself, is that a T I've never heard of? Because she's got Venom Storm.
Very possibly, but I don't know what Venom T would be.
I know there's a Venom
terrifying.
Energy drink. I've never had it, though.
I don't think her stuff's named after energy drinks, though. It's named after tea.
Although it would make sense for the Xbox.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
if she just had Mountain Dew and Dorito themed stuff, like it would make perfect sense.
Yeah, no, I'm not denying that.
But no, she doesn't. But it's like she has like Dust Rod or something. It's like, is there like Dust Tea? Because I don't think I'd drink that.
I like that for some strange reason all of the monster sound effects like in that mode are like weird shrill monkey screeches. And I don't understand why.
This whale probably should have sounded like a whale.
Yeah, it probably shouldn't have sounded like a monkey screech.
If we lived in a world where whales really did hover over the land like this,
I'd be terrified.
I would probably want to own one and ride it around.
Can you imagine how messy a world where whales hover and live on land would be?
No messier than a world with lots of horses.
I'm just saying, like, whales are significantly larger than horses.
Yeah, well, you just train them to not knock the buildings over and build your infrastructure to catch the droppings. I assume that's what you meant.
Yeah, that is what I meant. Wow, we're just gonna kill him like no prob.
Yeah.
I don't remember if we've seen this, so I'm just gonna leave it up.
Yeah, well, I think Uni's adorable, so we'll see it a few times, probably.
Yeah, probably.
It's just a gun. That's really just, like, I don't know why that's so funny.
I like the idea to her animation for that's broken, by the way. I noticed it when I was actually like grinding.
Yeah,
it goes all over the place for some weird reason.
Yeah. But yeah, she's just fun because no one else has a gun.
Yeah, I feel like having a gun on that character actually makes her like significantly more interesting. Like maybe it's
she's
just
the
me.
only one.
Yeah, but it's like I sit there and I see that character and it's like I don't really like Uni's design a whole hell of a lot outside
She's kind of just
the
an
gun,
anime
the
girl.
hair, and the hat. And the hat is
Yeah.
something you have to put on her. And it's like, aw.
But
Okay, hold
like,
on.
just the fact that she's the only one that does it just
Yeah.
brings it all together. I do like that it's a box.
It looks like a plan for a weapon. From the name of it, it sounds more like a medicine. Using a medicine as a weapon. That's a reference to Metal Gear Solid 2.
Okay.
Fox die. Okay.
Anyways, I was gonna say
Yeah.
that the fact that Uni is positioned as being a little sister character combined with the gun is really funny.
Yeah, that's kind of
Because
cool.
who gave her the gun?
Here's a plan for a new weapon. My claws are still amazing weapons. You're a cheetah, though. Dogs don't get
he's-
weapons.
Dogs are their own weapons.
Dogs don't get claws.
Sure they
dogs
do.
get weapons, actually, quite often.
Yeah, like dogs
Yeah,
have claws.
dogs can even be used as weapons. I don't think a dog claw is a very good weapon, though. Dogs don't usually
Well, they're
scratch
not
very much.
retractable like a cat's claw, so they don't stay as sharp.
Here's an item planned for you. You've got the face of a champion. Keep this recipe.
Cool.
Energy
We probably
fragment.
had
Yeah,
that
we've
already.
totally already got that. And nothing at Last Station. There's some stuff at Lean Box. Okay.
Yeah.
What were you saying, though? I'm sorry.
The dog claws are still there. They're not sharp like cat claws, but dogs are usually bigger than cats, so it's a trade-off. I
guess.
think I'd rather fight a cat than a dog.
I would too. Unless they're of comparable size. In which
Oh no,
case...
if you're fighting like a puma, you should run.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because are we talking like you're fighting a dog or a puma? Because if that's the choice, then holy shit, get me away from the puma. I'll fight a dog in place of a puma, sure.
Dogs are often like the result of like 1,000 years of breeding to create the greatest weapon to kill weasels or whatever.
Yeah.
Cats just kind of are cats. So you've got like they're still really good hunters, but
Yeah.
like I imagine that they're not like quite as efficient with it. And also you can pick them up easier.
Yeah, do the thing.
This is where it all started. I forgot that you wanted me to read things.
Yeah, it's okay. Original normal packaging added to album.
Like, a cat's scratches are more likely to swell up than anything you get off of a dog.
Well, that's because they've got bacteria in their claws usually.
Yeah.
It's not intentional. That's just the way that it is.
Well, it's kind of like an evolutionary
Actually,
intention.
I think it is just accidental. I don't think it's intentional.
Well, I've heard that, like, there's just sort of, like, bacteria that grows on cats in general that's just beneficial because it kills birds faster, like, specifically things that birds can't handle. Like, I think
maybe.
it's kind of like how we have E. coli guts and stuff. It's just a thing that happens.
Maybe.
Like, this is what I've heard. Anyways, like, I also imagine, like, I'm a cat kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine that I would be more likely to talk down a cat than a dog.
I don't think you could talk down a cat.
You just
I think-
don't piss them off and it doesn't matter.
think
If
the-
the dog is pissed, the dog's pissed no matter what you do.
I think the chances of talking down a dog are much higher than being able to talk down a cat.
Well, maybe for someone who has dog skill.
Oh, okay.
Like you.
Maybe like what would that be called? Like dog husbandry?
Gross, no.
Isn't that no? That would be what the title would
know.
be, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Whatever. Like animal husbandry, but specifically for dogs.
I don't know. I would have just called
Here's a
it,
plan
like,
to summon
dog
stronger
speak.
enemies. If only I was stronger. I'm just saying.
I learned from a book what you're supposed to
It's
do
a plan.
if you get attacked by a goose, but I've never had a chance to use it.
Strangle it? Like,
What?
punch it in the face? Like,
No,
that's how
you
get
hold
rid
your
of it.
hand out like it's a goose beak. Like, you make, like, a goose beak with your hand, you hold it out, and you make it
Oh,
look
they
like
won't
you're a
care.
goose, and you scream at it.
They won't care.
No, you scream at the goose and look like a bigger goose.
It's a plan to change the items you can get in a dungeon, nah. Find out what you get with this, nah.
I learned it from a book that was specifically about raising farm animals. I used to work in a library. They had this book. I opened it for a second, just be like, oh, that's interesting. Oh, I learned
used
something.
to fight
I
goose,
closed the book.
so, I mean...
Did you?
Geese, I used to live in an area that had tons of indigenous geese. Like an unbelievably large amount of them. Like, you'd walk out into your front yard and there would just be geese fighting you. And when I was a kid, I was easy pickings, because if you're like a small kid, geese will just like come right after you. They do not give a fuck. If they think they can gain anything from it, they will. And to some extent, they think that protecting their eggs is gaining something, so they'll attack small humans.
It is gaining something. It's gaining alive eggs as opposed to you smashing them.
But the chances of me smashing the eggs are incredibly low because I'm not going to smash goose eggs. I don't know how often human beings even do that, to be totally and completely
I don't know.
honest
If you were a small enough kid, it could have just happened on accident.
Yeah,
And,
maybe.
like, I don't know, there might be people who are just mean.
Like, I don't doubt that that's totally possible, but I feel like, I don't know, I'm just saying, like, as a baby I used to fight geese. Like, that's all I wanted to say.
The baby goose fighter.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it. Geese are not one of those animals that will actually, like, let you sort of scare them off. I kind of doubt the whole hand thing. I'm not going to say it's totally untrue because I've tried it, because I haven't. So,
well,
like,
if any goose talkers want to tell us about their goose skills.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I gotta kill one of these anyway, so I may as well do it.
Oh, for a quest?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're hurt, leave it to me.
I don't remember
Judge's
these.
Disciple. This is one of the things that shows up. Okay, first of all, it's got Wiimotes for legs, but
yeah.
this is one of the things that shows up when you you get like the better monsters in an area. So this is the dangerous foe version of the better monsters for the Halo mountain range, I think is what this place is called. I can't quite remember.
Yeah, I don't remember where we are. But it is an interesting design. It's got a bunch of controller stuff on it.
Yeah,
The end
it's
of
a
its
really cool one,
staff was
actually.
like a little Wiimote looking thing.
Yeah.
Its shoulders are D-pads of some sort.
Yep. Like, you can see, I'm probably not going to be able to get a very good shot of it, but you can see it. It's clearly just made of controllers. And, it's really
skulls.
Cool. Yeah.
Where's the patient?
Oh, also, I've realized something recently, and that's that breadcrumbs is an unbelievably good attack. That was me skipping the thing, by the way.
Why is it a good attack? What is breadcrumbs
Did you
supposed
see
to
how
be?
low his life went out of nowhere?
Yeah,
I
but
don't
what
know
is it? Why does she suddenly get really good?
Like, I have no fucking clue. I just noticed that if I was out doing grinding earlier, Neptune could get her EXEs off, and Uni could get her EXEs off, and each of them would leave any enemies that they hit like that alive with very little health. Compa killed them every time.
Huh.
I think maybe it
her
just
this
does
whole
more
time.
damage, and I never noticed. I literally could not tell
Maybe.
you.
Maybe it's just you gotta train her up to a certain point, and suddenly she evolves into Gyarados.
I don't know, like, I don't think that's what it is, because she's supposed to be a healing character, so it's just some weird, like, I don't know what's going on there.
We got a guitar controller.
Yeah, that's what we needed, was the rare guitar controller for things later on.
Like,
But it's fine, because we leveled up off of it.
I frequently forget, and that's weird because I dwell in this time period for other reasons very often. I frequently forget that there was a point in time where everything needed a gigantic plastic musical instrument peripheral.
Yeah.
Like, that time it was very prevalent for a few years and then disappeared into the night.
I mean, they did try to bring it back within the last few years. If you want to get real technical, I mean, there is a rhythm game thing that's getting really popular now, but it's probably going to die off again really quick. It's just, like, they tried to bring back Guitar Hero for a bit, they tried to bring back Rock Band, and nobody wanted anything to do with it, because, hey, it's like a controller that costs, I don't know, like $200 per.
Yeah.
And nobody wanted to deal with that.
And the general trends in technology have kind of changed. No one wants to buy a giant chunky peripheral anymore. They probably could get people to do it if it was like a Kinect thing where it just watches where your hands are.
Yeah.
And you just air guitar. But like people are kind of probably just burnt out on the idea that they need to keep buying giant chunks of plastic.
Yeah. The one that's come out recently that I just keep seeing people playing is one that uses VR.
Okay.
And it's called Beat Saber, and it's literally just you have two swords, and you have to hit a series of blocks that flow by
Compa's
you
dead.
for rhythm. Yeah, I noticed. I'm a little bit surprised that she didn't survive that, I gotta be real. But I guess this is the version of R4 that is supposed to be, like, unbeatable originally.
Huh.
So we'll see if we can actually even do a dent to her, or if we have the chance of beating her, or something like that.
Well, we are a plane.
Yeah. Oh no! Look at her health. Yeah, this one's still too big for us to be taken down. Yeah, this still isn't gonna work. Oh.
Well, I guess.
I'm okay with that. I guess.
Try anyways.
Well, I'm gonna try and do a lot of things anyways, but yeah. Let's see. We'll do it this way. She gets really good rush off, by the way. It's probably doable. It's just that it would take fucking forever, and she heals.
Yeah, that's true. So
She does a lot of damage, and she heals. Like,
yeah, maybe not doable yet.
yeah, I don't think this is doable just yet. It's not. It's probably not impossible if we were a little bit stronger, but as it stands currently, she's doing enough damage in just any of her attacks that I don't think that we're going to be able to do this one. Which is too bad, because the first time we ran into the R4 like unbeatable bosses, we totally cleaned the floor with her.
The first time.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, and I would assume that stuff like that would be like requirements for multiple endings, but I don't actually
no,
know.
there's only 2 endings in this game.
Yeah.
And that's not the other one.
Okay. Well, it seems like something that would like cause a branch.
In fact, we even checked. I don't know if you remember. We looked at the dialogue after we beat the unbeatable one the first time, and it was completely the same.
And that's disappointing.
It is a little bit. I kind of agree. Yeah.
Okay, so now she's beatable.
Yeah, now she should be completely beatable.
There we go.
So I'm building meter first, and then I'm gonna open up on her.
With breadcrumbs?
Yeah, with breadcrumbs.
Why is it called that? Does it give a description that makes any sense?
No, I don't think it does. I think it's literally just a breadcrumbs kind of situation.
What?
Yeah, like as an oh Christ, as
Great.
like not a saying,
Good
but
camera.
you know what I mean. As an expression, just breadcrumbs. Have you never heard that?
No.
I don't know what's going on when I use this. Oh wait, this is my EXE drive move. That's all that it is.
So are those the breadcrumbs?
It's like saying "oh shoot,"
Okay.
or like "oh dear," or "oh goodness." It's breadcrumbs.
So it's kissing.
Well, part of it is like a kiss bomb, yeah.
I don't get the breadcrumbs.
There's no breadcrumbs involved. It's an expression.
But it isn't though.
Yes,
but
it is.
okay.
It's just an expression you don't know.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Alright, this is like the end of the chapter, more or less, right?
I think it's getting there, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that they're talking about, like, oh man, let's see if we can hear Istwar.
There it
Let's see if we
is.
can do this. It's Isti, are you there? And it's like, Isti's in our party. Like, actively
Yeah.
in our party right now. I think she's the second seat for the
Is
third
she also on Neptune's
thing.
head in doll form?
Yeah, in doll form.
There's really... It's silly.
It is. I agree. It's super silly. And this is where Vert puts on glasses and goes, hey, look, I can pretend to be a person. Let's fly to Loey and get in trouble here.
Okay, so we're approaching the point where we need to get all of our
where
shit.
we need to pay the fuck attention.
Yeah.
So, did you encounter an enemy? If you can't beat... Oh, yeah. Did you encounter an enemy you can't beat? If so, run. I think, we didn't immediately catch it originally, but somebody pointed out in the comments, and I can see it. This is a reference to God Eater, this character.
Huh, okay.
This plan should help you. Don't die and come back alive. That's an order. 100% escape. We have that already.
Yeah, okay.